Crypto Dealer here, and welcome back to a brand new video. Now today we've got something a little different. A few days ago I tweeted out asking if there were any coins that any of my followers wanted me to review, and I got a bunch of replies. So today I'm thinking about going through some of them with you guys and seeing if there's anything interesting out there. So the first thing on the list is a tweet from @NZLF91, and he says Trac. I've not actually heard of this one, so let's see what comes up on CoinMarketCap. Origin Trail, $36 million market cap, kind of standard volume going on. Actually not a huge amount of volume, to be fair. Where is it traded? Oh, okay, I can maybe see why it's not particularly big volume, because there's not really a big bunch of exchanges for it. And actually the main market seems to be in Ethereum based pairs. Bit of an odd one. Let's look at the website. First purpose-built protocol for supply chains based on blockchain. Oh, okay, it's food. It's like tracking and processing food. Let's watch the video.
Modern supply chains are complex. As products flow, so does data. But it's hard to keep track between all points. Origin Trail synchronizes all supply chain data on a decentralized platform. Consensus checks between partners ensure that quality of data match. Fingerprint.
My initial thoughts are it maybe doesn't need a blockchain if they're just tracking food, A lot of companies have ways of recording data, just before blockchains were a thing, programs that had ledgers on them, which were technically unalterable, existed. It's not too necessary for a company to have a blockchain. A ledger will do just fine. I think companies such as banks should have blockchains or some sort of immutable ledger, but a lot of places and things like food, unless there's a lot of issues with the current system, a blockchain isn't necessarily needed here, Let's see what they list the use cases as. Oh, okay, so you can track food apparently. 2 seconds, I'm gonna grab some food that we can track. Okay, so for today we have an avocado because I am a white millennial. Barcode, expiry date, 20. Oh, okay, so it's only with specific, right, well, they don't, okay, turns out I cannot track where my avocado's been. Yeah, thinking back, it would make a bit of sense that you could only search people who are in on the program, but they don't entirely make it clear on the thing. They just say put in the barcode and then the expiry date. So I thought, okay, so there's some like pre-existing ones I can track. So this is some, I'm not entirely sure what that meat is because I'm vegetarian. It looks maybe like it's chicken. Okay, so they originate in Slovenia. It doesn't really, maybe to be fair, it's early days for technology, but I didn't really find, perhaps, those are just examples. But the way they're talking about it is, it sounds like it's already built. So I'm gonna nip back and see if they've got a Bitcoin talk. Oh, they do, okay. I'm really surprised that they can maintain like a $30 million market cap with 7 pages of activity on Bitcoin talk. Yeah, which hasn't been posted in 4 days. It's saying that they raised $10 million initially, which means the price is like tripled basically since the start of January. Yeah, I think, to be fair, it seems like the source is pretty controlled, if I'm honest. You could easily jump together with like 3 or 4 people and who are, venture capitalists or whatever, and raise that much money to then control the supply and then systematically bring the price up. Yeah, I'm a little doubtful of this one. Also, there's not really a great chart to thingy, but if it was my guess, I could see it halving in value before it went on any sort of pump again. I think that obviously the strategy here has been for whoever's in control of the supply to dump it at like a crazy price, Overall, I give this a coin rating of 4 out of 10. The idea is sound, if they can bring it up to a wide range of people using it. You know, although I question the need for an actual blockchain for this, but if you're wanting to trade the coin or hold it, I'd be really careful. I'm not entirely sure where the coins come into play here, unless you can buy the food with these coins. Otherwise, it's like the company's using the coin as like its stocks, you know, and that's maybe a wee bit questionable. So yeah, 4 out of 10. Okay, second on the list is Kin at MS272351117. Thank you for suggesting Kin. Not heard of this one either. It's really struggled to keep up with all the Ethereum tokens that are being launched like pretty much every day now. $212 million market cap, mostly traded on the Banker network, $400,000 in volume. See, I feel like there's always a bare amount of trading volume that a coin with over $100 million market cap should have, really. You know, that's less than 0.25% of its overall market cap. Like, that's not entirely healthy. But then, to be fair, the Banker network isn't as easily accessible as other exchanges and stuff. I imagine that, you know, it would probably actually pump on in addition to a bigger exchange, but you definitely get a lot more volume and it would reflect in the chart and, you know, the overall health of the coin. The huge circulating supply is basically a 10 trillion coin supply. 10 trillion. Okay, let's have a wee look at the website. A decentralized ecosystem of digital services for daily life. Oh wait, is this the... Oh, this is the Kick ICO. I didn't realize that it was called... Yeah, see, okay, off the bat, I'm a little dubious of Kin. You know, Kick as a platform has been in decline for like the last 2-3 years, and even at its peak it wasn't a particularly big network. The ICO seems like a desperate kind of grab for cash and potential resources, and you know, they're kind of playing on this like blockchain stuff to kind of redefine Kick and all that, but a little doubtful of that. It's very rare that social media and messaging apps come back from the dead. The only thing that maybe has come back from the dead, MSN, because Microsoft bought Skype and basically replaced it with that. And even then, that's kind of cheating. It was one of these ICOs which lure people in because they're like, oh, this is a real company. You know, just because it's a real company doesn't make it successful or worthwhile. Look at the Kodak stuff, you know, they've been dying at the hands of Instagram and other photo and image based apps and companies and stuff. They've kind of thought, you know, that this putting all their faith on the blockchain will like recover everything they've lost and they're going to bring back all this market gain, but yeah, the truth is that it's very unlikely. Yeah, they don't have a Bitcoin talk page by the sound of it. I don't have time to sit through all this.
All right. Welcome everybody to the monthly Kin question period.
Oh, yeah, that's enough of that. It was $1 billion coin for a while. For all of about 10 hours. You know, this is a cash grab. You know, there's no beating around the bush here, you know. Yeah, overall, probably have to give this one a 3 out of 10. You know, I didn't think we'd see much worse than the other one we've seen. At least that had some utility, you know. The Kin token doesn't actually have any usage right now, but I bet you any money as soon as they release something, you know, everyone's going to be like, oh, you know, look at the user base, you know, this is going to be like a cryptocurrency that's actually used and all that. So time will tell, but as it stands, it's a 3 out of 10 from me. Okay, one final one for today. HVN. Hive project. Oh, I've heard of Hive project. A $46 million market cap. Still pretty low volume. Where is it traded? Oh, okay, hit BTC. Sorely lacking any sort of solid and reputable exchange. I'm not a huge fan of HitBTC. They held up with withdrawal of mine for 4 days, which was a wee bit annoying at the time because I lost out on a trade because I bought it there and it got anted on a bigger exchange. Okay, let's look at the website. Your auditor, risk manager and liquidity broker on the same platform. Manage your company financials like a corporation. Try our demo. You know, actually, I will. Okay, it's been about 5 minutes now, and the email confirmation hasn't come through. And before you say yeah, I did double check. I put my email in right. Yeah, okay, that's enough to bore me. I don't actually know what it does. Maybe the Hive. Let's see. Oh, there's a video.
John is an owner of a small business providing materials for a large corporation, Shoestring Incorporated. Business.
Alright, go.
Hive Project checks if the invoice details are confirmed with John's customer and then adds his invoice to Hive Project plan. Hive Project then matches John with a buyer, Cindy, who's gotten some HVN tokens from contributing in Hive Project ICO and is interested in buying John's invoice.
What a lovely show there.
Tokens to pay for our service. www.
Okay. By the sounds of it, it's a liquidity provider. Well, it's kind of like bonds in that sense, but they've kind of marketed as like a small business thing they've got going on. You know, actually, that could be interesting and useful, but I don't know how practical, and I don't know how big their platform is. It seems to be a demo right now, so clearly it's not up and running. Let's see what they've got on the news side. Oh, okay, they're going to be launching the platform soon. Q2. Q2 could be June. You've still got about 4 months to accumulate this if you're really wanting to. It's probably worth its market cap if it can get the users in and the liquidity there. You know, something I could get behind, but you know, I need to make sure I got in at a low price. Obviously, I'd be really happy if I could buy this at like 500 satoshis. It seems alright. Let's see what sort of the community's like a little here. Do you know, actually this one has a bit more interest and activity. You know, it's believable. The pump and dump shillers are all over it seems. Yeah, okay, overall I probably have to give this one a 6.5 out of 10, providing that they can actually build a decent platform. You know, there's also room for growth. You know, I could see it being worth 200 million if it was fully operational and was kind of the leader in the forefront of the industry it's trying to cover. Yeah, that was an alright one. Thank you for that. Barbalic. Yeah, that's about it for today, guys. I'm gonna link the tweet that I put out where people can reply below to the thread. I'm planning to make a few more videos like this over the next month or so, so if you want to see a coin featured on here, then reply in the YouTube comments or reply in the tweet and I should be able to find it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and thanks again for watching. I will see you next time.